Hey there, welcome back to Inner Evolution. I am Bethany Laurel, and I have an amazing QHHT session for you again today. And if you haven't been to my channel before, but saw the title and thumbnail and just thought, what in the world is this? What it is a past life regression. It is hypnosis. This one was she had three different experiences in three different lives. And a lot of times that's what happens because the higher self or the subconscious always gives us the metaphors, the stories, or our past experiences that are most going to relate to our current life. And she needed to see little snippets from three different sections. And that is what gave her the most healing today. So her first life was as a medieval knight. She was a male character, and she kind of found out where her stomach issues come with that. And then the second one, she was an ancient Egyptian teenager that was exploring at night, and kind of that life developed into a full story of what she needed to know about. And then the third one, which was my first, I've never had this happen before. She was a dolphin in the ocean. And not only was she just a dolphin, but she also was able to understand what dolphins do to the ocean and how they heal the ocean through the sounds that they make because it's a frequency. And so I thought that was really interesting too. So you will really enjoy it. Stay to the end. The dolphins at the end. First is the knight or warrior, then is the ancient Egyptian life, and then is the dolphin life. And then, of course, the higher self. The higher self always comes through with the information that we need. And not only are they able to answer the questions that the client brings in, but also why the higher self showed them these images, because it's always the higher self subconscious that is showing them these past lives, these stories, however you kind of want to look at it. And I'm actually going to dig into that a little bit because I'm going to do another video later about how QHHT or past life hypnosis in general is another way in, aside from having to use plant medicine or psychedelics. It's another way in to heal and to understand yourself. And you can look at it from a couple different perspectives. You can look at it as this is absolutely a past life. These are absolutely experiences that happened to this soul along their journey. Or you can look at it simply as the subconscious mind is telling these stories, these metaphors, and giving these symbols to help heal us, just like in dreams. So, either way you slice it, the client is healed. The client receives exactly what they need to receive. And if you ask me, it is definitely the higher self that shows us all of these things, that allows these things to come in, because they are in charge of our experience, or they have put a fractal of themselves out to experience as this. And be sure to keep a lookout for my upcoming video about how QHHT and hypnosis in general are very, very similar to plant medicine journeys. And in fact, can be more informative because they're more controlled. You have a guide through the whole thing. Now, I do understand that some journeys have a guide, but if you're not interested in doing the plant medicine journey or the psychedelic journey, this is another way in. It is healing. It connects you with that same amazing metaphysical experience, and it has just as much healing, if not more. So be on the lookout for that video. And as always, if you want to have your own session, either in person or online, I offer both. The modalities that I offer for in person versus online are just a little bit different because QHHT is strictly in person, but it is the same healing, amazing benefit. And like I said, it is just as good, if not better, than a plant medicine journey. So keep that in mind. My website is in the description, and I've also done all of the chapters in the description so that if you want to skip ahead to any particular chapter or the higher self or whatever, feel free, but you will not regret listening to the entire thing. And also, if you are wanting kind of a sleep story, these are great for sleep stories. QHHT and hypnosis sessions are great for sleep stories too. So any way you slice it, any way you listen to it, enjoy it. What do you see?
I feel like I don't want to look. I felt the cloud pulling me back to this time, and I was like, oh no, not there, and it just plunged me down into it.
Tell me about that.
It feels like medieval times. I see castles and people walking around.
Let's ground you into this moment a little bit and have you look down at your feet. What do they look like? What do you have on them?
Like heavy boots on.
What color are they?
Looks like brown heavy boots, but then I'm also seeing an overlay of like metal on my body.
Oh, as you look up your body, you're seeing metal?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Is that like a soldier or a knight or something else? Tell me about that.
Yeah, it feels like a suit of armor, like I'm a soldier.
How does it feel? Do you feel like you're healthy or unhealthy? You feel strong or weak?
I feel like I'm trying to be strong, but I feel my stomach hurting.
And do you get the sense of why your stomach is hurting? Look down at your stomach.
Feels like an injury.
Uh-huh.
Maybe like a stab wound in my
Okay.
stomach.
Well, let's drift and float and float and drift back in time to before you got that injury. And let's go to where you live and where you sleep. You're there now. What do you see?
Feels more like a cottage that I'm living in.
Are you on the outside of the cottage or the inside?
Walking around inside.
Oh, what do you see? Tell me about it.
It feels very warm and cozy. The kitchen feels very warm, like something's cooking on the stove.
Oh, nice. Is anyone else inside?
I feel like my wife is cooking dinner.
Oh, let's look down at your feet in this scene. What are you wearing? And look all the way up. What do you have on your body in this scene?
I see sandals. Like I'm wearing brown, like simple clothes.
Mm-hmm. And what about your wife? What is she wearing and what does she look like?
Looks like she's wearing a dress. It has like brown curly hair.
How does it feel to be there with her? Do you get a sense of your relationship with her?
I feel happy.
What's her name? Do you know what her name is?
Maria.
What does she call you?
Jack.
Oh, that's nice. Let's drift and flow to when you're eating that meal. You're there now. Tell me about that. What kind of food are you eating?
Feels like a nice meal. There's some meat and vegetables. It's
Mm-hmm.
very simple, but it's nice because we get to spend time together.
Mm-hmm. Is there anyone else there?
I feel like a little boy is running around.
Oh, what else is happening Are you guys talking about anything, or what's the general energy of the moment?
It feels happy.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Because I have to leave.
Oh, do you understand what you have to leave for?
Yeah, I feel like I have to protect and serve our area.
Mm-hmm. And is that probably where you were wearing that suit of armor?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, now let's drift and float and drift within that same lifetime to another important day. You're there now. What's happening on this day?
I feel like I'm being honored in some way.
Oh, wow. Do you get the sense of why and for what?
Feels like some of us were being awarded for bravery.
Can you tell if this is before or after the battle where you were injured?
Feels like after the battle.
It's nice to know that you survived. How does it feel to be honored?
It feels good.
Nice. Who all is there?
Other people that I fought with
Mm-hmm.
and our families are there.
And what about your stomach? Is your stomach still hurt? Can you look down and see if there are any injuries to your stomach?
I see blood when I look down.
Mm-hmm. Do you get the sense if it's an injury you're going to recover from, or if it's something that's going to be staying with you?
I see a lot of blood, and it seems like a heavy injury.
Mm-hmm.
But I survived it though.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I'll always have some pain in my stomach.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what else do you notice that seems important?
I feel happy because I saved a lot of people. Because we weren't supposed to be injured. We didn't think we would get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
We were just guarding the outside, and people started attacking, and we stepped up
Mm-hmm.
when we weren't supposed to be on the front lines. But we intervened.
Mm-hmm. And you get the sense of who you were fighting for or who you were fighting against?
Feels like people trying to steal things from us because we had a lot of resources, so other towns were trying to take ours from us.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to protect my village and my people.
Mm-hmm. All right. Is there anything else that seems important about that day where you're being honored that you're noticing?
My wife is very proud of me and happy that I'm okay.
How does that feel?
I'm glad that I'm alive so I can still be with her and that I didn't leave her.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now we're going to move away from that scene and drift and float forward in time in that same lifetime that you're looking at to the next important day where something important is happening. You're there now. What are you seeing now?
I see myself dying in the
Okay.
hospital.
Okay. What does the hospital look like?
I'm just in a bed, and there's other people also in beds around me.
Mm-hmm.
My family is by my side.
And how does it feel in this moment?
My son is older now, and they both seem really sad, but I don't want them to be sad.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm in a lot of pain,
Mm-hmm.
so I want to go.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right. So whatever has happened has happened. And now you're on the other side of that, the other side of the veil. What do you see?
I see my body rising up out of my body.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel sad having to leave them behind.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to still protect them, but
Right.
I can't.
Yeah. And what happens next?
I keep floating up and get my stomach healed.
Mm-hmm. What does it feel like to have that stomach be healing now? Be free of that pain?
It feels like it's crackling a bit.
Mm.
And there's buzzing in my stomach.
Mm-hmm. How does that feel? What's the emotion that goes with that?
Feel grief.
Mm-hmm. And what else?
I feel nauseous, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
and sad.
Mm-hmm. Well, as you look from this perspective back on that life, every life has a lesson and a purpose. What do you think the purpose of that life was?
Bravery
Mm-hmm.
instead of living in fear.
Mm-hmm.
But
Very
I got
nice.
hurt.
Right. Yeah. Well, as you let that body go, that pain doesn't need to stay with your consciousness. The pain can stay with that biological body.
You don't have to hold on to that pain to feel connected to that lifetime and the bravery that you held inside of you and the love for your family, to feel connected to them and the lesson you can let the pain in your stomach go.
Mm-hmm. Because the love can remain. The pain doesn't need to remain. Is that correct?
Right, yeah.
Very nice. All right. So now we're going to drift and float and float and drift away from that lifetime and that experience. to another lifetime and experience where there is something important to learn and understand that will help you in your current life. You're there now. What are you seeing?
I'm still in the cloud.
Oh, nice. Maybe there's something for you there. Maybe that's where you should be. Let's explore that a little bit. Now that you've released the pain in your stomach and only carry the love of the memory of your family with you, what do you see as you look around?
I see myself spinning in the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel kind of dizzy.
Well, let's stop the spinning and just stop. And I want you to put your hands out to either side of that cloud. And then bring your hands together towards the center. And then I want you to look around and see what you perceive and what you notice. What are you noticing?
The sky is getting darker.
Oh, tell me about that.
Looks like it's nighttime and I'm going back further in time.
Well, let's continue going back and back to the most appropriate time and the most appropriate place. You're there now. What do you see?
I'm seeing sand and pyramids.
Beautiful. Let's ground you into this moment. Look down at your feet. What do they look like?
I see sandals on.
Mm-hmm. Look up your legs. What are you wearing on your legs? And what kind of a body do you have?
Feels like a dress.
Do you feel like you're a female? Do you feel like you're young or old? Or do you feel like you're a male? Sometimes in Egypt, the male wore dresses too.
I feel like a teenager.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you're a man or a woman?
I feel like a female.
Okay. Look at the rest of your body. Are you wearing any jewelry, or do you have any tattoos or anything?
Lots of bracelets.
Mm-hmm. How does it feel to be in this body?
It feels good.
Good.
I feel very much like me.
Very nice. Look around you just a little bit more and tell me what you're noticing.
Just noticing a breeze in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And some trees blowing in the wind. It's very peaceful outside.
Is there anyone around? Any other people?
Not many, since it's nighttime.
Mm-hmm. Do you know why you're outside at this time? What you're doing?
Feels like I'm exploring.
Is anyone with you?
No, I feel alone.
Okay, good. What happens next?
I feel like there are guards that find me.
Okay. And what do they do when they find you?
They tell me I shouldn't be wandering that close.
Oh, what are you wandering close to?
Getting closer to, seems like the pyramids.
Mm-hmm.
And where those of royalty are living in the city.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to explore and look around.
And what do they say?
They say I'm not supposed to be there, so they grab me.
And then what happens?
Feels like they take me away into a room. It's like dark.
And what happens next? And remember, you don't have to be in the body when you experience it. You can float about 3-4 feet away and just watch it like a movie. What happens next?
I feel like they try to beat me and whip me to teach me a lesson.
Is that what they do?
Yeah, they're just doing their job.
Interesting. What happens next?
Feels like I get thrown out again in the middle of the night and I'm injured.
What kind of injuries do you have?
Feel like bruises on my body and some cuts and I'm bleeding. I'm okay though.
You get the sense that you know that you're near home and that you can go home, or what do you do?
I start walking back home. I feel like a fighter and I just kind of push through the pain. Such a beautiful night out that I want to just enjoy the beauty of it all, even though I'm hurting.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, so let's go home. Let's drift and flow back to where you live. You're there now. What are you seeing?
My parents open the door and they're mad at me because I snuck out and they were worried about me and didn't know where I was. And I'm all covered in bruises.
And what do you say?
I say I was exploring around where I shouldn't have been and they caught me. My parents are angry at me.
How does that feel in that moment?
I don't like when they're mad at me because I love my parents, but I disappointed them. And they're worried I could have been more injured.
What do you decide about that? How do you feel about going out on another adventure? What's your takeaway from that experience in this moment?
It makes me feel small and afraid. And I don't want to upset my family or get hurt again. So I try not to explore too much or try new things. And I stay away from where I'm drawn to, what pulls me in, because I don't want to get hurt.
That makes sense. Is there anything else about this circumstance or scene that seems important or that you're noticing?
I feel sad. Because I feel like I love Egypt and the pyramids are so pretty. But I feel like I'm not welcome where I want to go.
Very nice. All right, so now we're going to drift and float and drift away from that scene, but staying in this lifetime that you're looking at to the next important day where something important is happening that can help you in your current life. You're there now. What do you see?
I see myself getting married.
Oh, how does that feel?
I don't feel too happy about it because I feel like I didn't have much choice in it. And I just want to be on my own. And I feel even more restricted. And it doesn't feel like there's a lot of love there. I'm just supposed to just get married and try and have kids. But I want to wander and explore.
Right.
But I can't.
Right. Absolutely. All right. So let's move away from that scene to the next important day, forward in time, in that same lifetime we're looking at. You're there now. What's happening on this day?
I see myself having kids. But it's with someone I don't really love.
And how does it feel to be a mother to children in this moment in your life?
I have mixed feelings about it. I love my kids, but I just wish I could be happier.
Because you get the sense that you're not happy in your marriage?
Right. I wish I could have kids with someone that I really loved, to know what that feels like.
What else do you notice? How many children do you have?
Feels like 2 kids.
And where are you?
I'm at home with them, just giving them a hug.
That's nice. How does it feel to hug them?
Makes me feel warm and happy and loved.
Nice. Is anyone else there?
My husband's in the background. But I want to feel loved by him too.
Do you feel loved by him sometimes or not at all? Do you get the sense?
Not too much, maybe once in a while. It makes me regret having kids, but I had to.
And why does it make you regret having kids?
I wish they could see what it was like to have a father that really loved me and took care of me. Instead of seeing us argue and not loving each other. I wish they could have had a better childhood.
Is there anything else about that scene or that particular time in your life that seems important?
I feel hesitant to have kids or to settle down with someone because I don't want that again. But I just see myself hugging my kids because I love them so much.
Nice. All right, so now we're going to move away from that scene and drift and float and drift to another important day in that same lifetime where something important is happening that can help you in your current life. You're there now. What are you seeing now?
I see myself passing away in bed.
Okay. Is there anyone else around you?
My family is by my side.
And how does it feel this time as you're passing in this life? What is the emotional feeling?
My husband seems sad that I'm going, which I'm confused about because I didn't think he loved me. It makes me angry that he didn't show more care for me while we were alive and together. But my kids are grown up and they're too, and they don't want me to go.
All right, so whatever has happened, and you're now on the other side of that, floating away from your body. And as you look back on that lifetime, what do you think the purpose and lesson of that lifetime was?
I wanted to experience that time and place in Egypt. It makes my soul happy.
What about the unhappiness? What do you think the lesson or purpose of that was?
Knowing when to stop and not push myself too far.
Okay.
Even if I want something really bad, sometimes it's not mine.
And what about the relationship? What do you think the purpose of experiencing a loveless marriage was?
To learn what that feels like and that it's something I don't want.
Okay, good.
That I don't have to keep repeating that.
Exactly. All right. So now we're going to move away from that lifetime entirely. And we're going to drift and float and drift to one more experience that will help you in your current life. You're there now. What are you seeing now?
I see dolphins in the ocean.
Oh, wow. Who are you? What do you look like? Look down at your feet. Do you have feet?
I feel like I'm going between a dolphin and a mermaid.
Oh, wow. What are you settling on? Who are you?
Mm.
Can you look at your hands? Do you have hands?
I see flippers.
Amazing.
I think I'm a dolphin.
Oh, beautiful. How does it feel to be in that body?
It feels natural and easy to swim through the water and jump up and down out of the water.
Is that what you're doing now?
Yeah, I'm swimming as fast as I can.
Oh, wow. How does that feel?
It feels very freeing, just swimming under the moonlight.
Beautiful. What do you notice around you? Are there any other dolphins or sea life around you?
Yeah, I see other dolphins with me. We're all swimming together.
Nice. Can you communicate with them?
Yeah, I can hear their thoughts.
Oh, wow. What are they thinking?
Mm. Mm. There's an island we want to swim near for the fish over there.
Oh, nice.
So we're all swimming together.
Oh, how does that feel?
I feel really happy.
Yeah.
We all feel like oneness all together.
What happens next?
We start swimming towards the island. It's so beautiful with lots of palm trees. And the fish we like are swimming in the shallower waters over there.
And then
We're
what
hungry.
happens?
We eat some of the fish. We feel more full and satisfied. We're enjoying looking up at the moon. We feel connected to it.
Oh, wow.
In the water.
Tell me more about how you feel connected to the moon.
It affects the water and our tides. And knowing where we can swim, how far up into the tide we can swim, and where the fish will be. And it guides us.
How does it guide you?
We know where the moon is in the sky during the month, and which direction to go and where the islands are.
Beautiful. Is there anything else that seems important that you notice?
Feel very connected to the water and the ocean.
Explain that connection a little bit.
The water is like the blood of Mother Earth and connects everything together.
Nice.
And we're a part of it. Just swimming in her blood, making sure it's healthy.
You make sure the water is healthy?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Making sure the ecosystem is good. We're healers.
Oh, how do you heal?
We can use sound frequencies and energy healing.
Mm-hmm.
We make sure our blood is healthy.
Oh, wow. How does the sound frequency help heal? And what does it heal?
It can heal different animals in the water. It can heal coral and plant life. And just the water itself.
Mm-hmm.
It tunes to a certain frequency.
Oh, beautiful. How does it feel to be that being with that
I feel
ability?
very honored and blessed. It feels like a very peaceful lifetime. Just taking care of her waters and being able to splash around in it. I feel so free and happy. So I can swim in any direction and do lots of exploring.
Yes.
I can feel the water around my body and the sand on my belly.
Yeah.
And I like rolling around and spinning in circles.
Beautiful. Very nice. All right, well, let's stay in that lifetime as a dolphin, but drift and float and drift to an important day where something new and important is happening. You're there now. What's happening now?
I feel like I got too close to a shark. And I can feel it biting at my fin.
Ouch. What happens?
I see blood. I see myself passing away.
All right, so whatever happened has happened, and you're on the other side of that life. Your soul has gone to the other side, as it always does. But let's look at that life and find out what the lesson and purpose was of that lifetime experience.
To remind me of my connection to water and the planets and animals, and that I'm a healer. And that I don't have to be a person to be a healer, and that we're all connected.
Yeah.
It's my soul that's a healer, not just this body.
Sounds like your soul is an explorer too.
Yeah, I love exploring. It makes me happy.
Yes. Very nice. Are you ready to move on to your higher self?
Yes.
Good. Well, as you know, she came with some amazing questions about her life. But before we move on to those questions, I'd like to talk about all the scenes that you showed her today and kind of get a better understanding about them. The first scene that you showed her was the soldier in a suit of armor being injured. And then we went back a little bit in time and saw his family life beforehand. What's the significance of showing her that? Is that where her stomach pain is coming from? What can you tell her about that? Help her understand that a little bit more.
Yeah, some of her stomach pain is coming from that lifetime. She's holding on to the happy family she had and feeling brave, because in this lifetime she's afraid to be brave.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to remind her of the bravery inside of her.
Mm-hmm. And when we kind of did an overview of that lifetime, we asked what she would say to that particular lifetime about hanging on to that. And it felt like if I hang on to this pain, I will hang on to the connection to that family. But what can you tell her about that?
She can let go of the pain now because she's always connected to that love.
Mm-hmm.
We're all connected.
Mm-hmm.
Love is all around us. So the pain can be released.
Mm-hmm.
But she has to remember to be brave.
And how can she remember to be more brave?
It's inside of her. It's who she is. She doesn't have to remember. She just has to be.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that. Very nice. And the next lifetime we looked at was in ancient Egypt. And she was a young teenage girl just wanting to kind of escape the bonds of her regular life and go out at night exploring. And there were some consequences to that. What do you want her to understand about that? Why did you show her that?
Using discernment and wisdom. That even if you want something or feel drawn to something, it doesn't mean you should totally throw yourself into it.
Mm-hmm.
You should still use your brain, use your intuition, and decide if this is something that you need to explore right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's for a different time,
Mm-hmm.
and not right now. Or maybe you're not meant to go in there.
Mm-hmm.
But she wanted it really bad, so she went anyways.
She had deep curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that she carries into her current life? That curiosity?
She's a very curious person and wants to know everything and experience everything. But we can't do all of that in one lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we have to wait. And she doesn't like waiting. She just wants it all
Mm-hmm.
right now, just to experience all things at the same time and to know everything. Otherwise, she feels dissatisfied.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
that is the point of coming into the body, is that we don't know everything. And we're only experiencing a moment and not everything all at once.
Mm-hmm. We kind of talked about that in her interview. Can you help her understand that a little bit more about how and why we forget?
We forget so that we can focus on the present moment and experience it firsthand. Sometimes the lessons stick better that way.
Mm-hmm.
But she has so much awareness of the spiritual realm.
Mm-hmm.
She's so connected to everything that she wants all these experiences at once.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants to know more. But sometimes we just have to focus on our current lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you for that. And in that lifetime, she ended up having to be married in a traditional manner to someone that she wanted to try to learn to love, but he never really reciprocated anything for her, and it was very unsatisfactory. And it made her regret having children with that person. What do you want her to understand about that? Why did you show her that particular time in her life, in that lifetime?
That sometimes it's not bad. Sometimes it's just more of a duty to have a relationship or to have a family.
And why is it a duty to have a family? In what way?
To keep the bloodline going.
Oh, that's interesting.
To keep people reincarnating. It's more about the whole system. And sometimes we don't want to do that.
And why do we not want to do that sometimes?
Because it's a huge sacrifice to carry a life and take care of it. And it's easier to not do that and to just take care of ourselves. But she didn't want the responsibility of it. She just wanted to explore and have fun.
Right. And how does that relate to her current life? That kind of goes to one of the questions that we'll ask later, but while we're on the subject, we may as well kind of dive into it now. What is meant for her in this life? Is she meant to have children, or is she meant to be the explorer with no children obligations?
She can have children, but her time is running out, so it's something she would have to focus on and put more effort into.
And what will happen if she decides to have a child without a man? What would that look like for her?
It would be difficult for her.
So what should she do? What should she focus on?
Attracting a partner that wants the same thing she does. And accepting that it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect all the time. She's trying so hard to avoid being unhappy that she won't accept anything else. But it's impossible to be happy and in love 100% of the time. And she wants perfection.
Kind of like a wave where it kind of goes up and down, like a pendulum almost, back and forth?
Yeah, it's like the water, the tide, it goes in and out. And she doesn't like the periods where it's not happy or not in love. She tries to hold on to it instead of riding the wave.
How can she ride that wave more consciously and intentionally?
It's not a bad thing if the tide drops. Just understanding that it is a rhythm and that you can enjoy the connection and love and happiness more when you've been apart from it for a bit.
That makes sense. Thank you for that. And then, of course, the last life that she had was as a dolphin. How beautiful was that? Why did you show her that?
She's always felt very connected to animals and nature. We wanted to remind her that she is a part of it and not separate from it.
Nice. And she was an explorer in that too.
She loves exploring.
How can she bring that exploration into her current life? That's kind of relates to one of her questions that she has too, about her career and her life path in general.
She likes dabbling in a bunch of different things. That brings her joy. She can go on more trips, have new experiences. try out new things.
Is that a part of her soul's growth to do that?
Yeah, it's who she is.
Mm-hmm.
To keep growing and expanding. You can't keep her small and in a cage or linear.
Right. Well, thank you for that. Well, before we move to her list of questions, we did a body scan already, but I'd like you, her higher self, subconscious, to really take a deep look at her entire body and focus on the areas that need extra energetic healing at this time or extra emotional discoveries. Where are you beginning?
Feeling tension in her head.
Okay, what's going on there? Tell me about that.
Feels like a sinus infection.
Mm-hmm. And what can you do to release that for her today? Or what does she need to understand about the root cause of that?
Feels like her job is making her sick.
Oh, she did say that she is almost going to be let go. Is that something that she's created for herself as an escape hatch?
Yeah, she doesn't need to be there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
She had some great experiences that she wanted to have, and it was a good time in her career path. But there is not much more growth there.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't need to be there anymore. It's just for a paycheck.
And will that help clear out those sinuses?
Yeah, it'll help her health and make her feel better.
Mm-hmm. Is a part of it the actual atmosphere in the building and the other part her emotions?
The quality of the air is not good
Mm-hmm.
in the factory. And energetically, she should not be there either.
Okay, thank you for that. And what are you doing to heal that energetically for her today?
Placing a bubble of light around her that can protect her for now.
I love that. Thank you for that. Is that something you can work on for her over the next little while, and especially after she leaves that environment?
Yeah, she will be protected.
Good. Very nice. Thank you. Where are you looking next? Let's continue on with the body. Where are you drawn to next that needs some special attention today?
Her heart and lungs.
What's going on with the heart?
It's covered in a lot of muck and inflammation.
What's the root cause of that? Is that from her present life, from things that have happened, or is that something she's carrying over?
Lots of sadness and crying and heartbreak. So there's lots of mucus around the heart.
And what's the sadness and crying about?
She's been heartbroken and love a lot, and she's holding on to it instead of letting it go.
And how does it benefit her to hold on to it?
She's trying to remind herself that love doesn't feel safe and to be careful.
Okay. And the opposite of that, how does it benefit her to let that go?
She has to let it go and release and use more discernment on attracting the right partner instead of people that will hurt her.
And how is she able to know the difference?
It's very subtle, so she has a hard time picking up on those cues.
Is that something that you can help her with a little bit of intuitive guidance? If she sets an intention to listen for it, I know you're always giving the advice, but if she sets the intention to listen for it more, will she be able to hear that more and listen to it more?
Yeah, we can help her learn what things to look for instead of more superficial on the surface things, or if guys try to present themselves a certain way, and she'll take it at face value instead of digging deeper and looking at the subtleties of it, and really understanding why they might be acting a certain way. So it takes time to get to know someone and really understand if they are a good fit for you and a good person. She tries to rush things without knowing them on a deeper level.
Thank you for that. And what about the lungs? What's going on with the lungs?
Holding on to grief, making them watery, lots of mucus and inflammation. Instead of processing her emotions and letting it go, it's held in her lungs.
Now that she understands that, is there anything you can do to help clear her lungs out a little bit and help her lungs get clear as the days go by here in the next few days?
Yeah, we can help her sit with her emotions more instead of ignoring them and trying to keep busy to not think about how she's feeling, because she doesn't want to feel the sadness and grief in her life.
And how does she avoid feeling sadness and grief and still let them go? Is it kind of an acknowledgement and an acceptance and then a release? How does that work?
Yeah, she just needs to meditate with it and acknowledge it and feel it. And it's okay to cry or get sad for a minute. You just have to allow the emotion to pass through.
And not stay in.
Correct.
Very good. Is there any place else on her body that needs your attention? She did talk about her digestive system and her bowels, and she did have that past life where she was stabbed and kept that with her. But then when she passed the other side, she felt the healing coming through. Can you tell her about that? What was that about?
Getting stabbed made her stomach very weak and sensitive. So if she's not taking very good care of herself, the pain flares back up and she has to watch what she's eating.
Is there a specific food that you can tell her that is not agreeing with her that she should avoid?
She just needs to eat healthier. She needs a lot more high frequency, healthier foods to function because she is very sensitive. She cannot eat the diet that most people do. Lots of fruits and vegetables and fresh water. Organic and fresh foods.
Nice.
If it's not healthy, her body will reject it, and it makes her sick.
And cause her pain.
Yes.
Will it be lessened a little bit as she lets go of that emotion from the past life? Will that help along with her diet?
Yes, she won't feel the pain as intensely. Her stomach will be stronger.
Good. Is there any other place on the body that needs special attention before we move on to her questions?
No, she is good.
Very good. Well, all right. As you know, she came with an amazing list of questions. And we've kind of talked about one or two of them, but let's kind of go over it just to make sure. How long should she rest after she leaves this job? How long should she rest before she looks for something else?
About 2 months.
Okay, very good. And what job or company should she focus herself on? How will she know what to do next?
She should try to apply to M&T and other tech companies in the area. Because I feel like she wants to fully explore that first.
Absolutely. All right. Now she has a question about her current place that she lives. And she wonders how long she should stay there.
About 5 years.
5 additional years?
Yes.
Okay. And how will that benefit her to stay there 5 additional years?
To make it her own place and learn how to take care of a home.
Oh, very nice. That goes right into her next question. Is there anything that she needs to do? And so, what does she need to do to that house to make it her own?
She needs to meditate and figure out what things she would like in the home. And then learn how to reach out for help to help make that happen.
And should she go room by room and just finish or start and finish one room at a time? Or should she go kind of dot to dot and bumblebee? What is best for her?
She can bumblebee.
Okay, thank you. Good. And how will that type of workflow create creativity and joy for her?
She will learn more things about maintenance and creating a home and manifesting what you desire and learning to ask for help, because she tries to do it all on her own, but she can't do everything on her own.
Right. And she kind of wanted to know about hobbies. Can she kind of pull her hobbies into things that can be created around her home to make it her own? Kind of make that her hobby?
Can be part of it.
Good, because she said she did like to create things, arts and crafts and things like that.
Yeah, she's very creative.
Nice. Okay, well, her next question is about, does she have any past life connections with her current family members? And if there are, can you show her any connection she has with her mom in any past lives at this time, right now, please? What are you seeing?
She's had a lot of past lives with her mom.
And what role? What's a significant role that she should know about right now?
Feels like a sister bond.
Oh, nice.
So they get along well, but fight sometimes. And she wonders why her mom acts certain ways with her. But it's because it's not just her mother. It's her sister that wants to spend time with her and talk to her.
Okay. And what about her father? Has he been in any past lives with her before? Or is he new?
Yeah, he usually plays a protector role in some way. He's around her and cares about her a lot.
And what about her brother, Corey?
They're very close and have a lot of past life together too. They're good friends.
Is there any significant past life that you want to show her now?
She just has to know that they are very close on a soul level and that it's okay to let him go since he is married now.
Okay, good. Very good.
But on a soul level, they are always connected.
Yes. Nice. What about any close friends? Does she have a close soul connection with any of her friends?
Yeah, there's a lot that she is close with.
Is there anyone specific that you want to show her that's important for her?
Yes, can you go through the list?
Yes, absolutely. What about Mike?
They're good soul friends.
There's no romantic there?
It's not necessary.
Okay. What about Brendan?
There's a lot there.
Tell me about that. What does she need to understand about that connection that will help her in her current life?
She is picking up from things on other lifetimes that are bleeding into this one.
Like what?
They're very close. So there has been a lot of fighting and a lot of love in the past. It feels very intense.
And what about the future with Brendan? What does that hold? What does she need to understand or know about that?
It feels calmer and clear. There's a settling down of them becoming closer friends and having a healthier friendship. But that she doesn't need to focus on it too much right now.
And
but
what
the
about
soul connection is there.
Okay, thank you. And what about Jeff? What does she need to understand about him? And is there any past life connections? And if there are, can you show that to her now, please?
I'm seeing struggles in the past of them wanting to be together, but him being taken away. And them repeating out similar patterns.
Does it never seem to work out for them? What are they supposed to be teaching each other? Are they supposed to be learning about loss from one another?
Forgiveness and unconditional love and what that feels like.
Okay. And what about Brad?
They're close and feel like part of the same soul family. But But not all connections need to be romantic in this lifetime.
That's right. Well, that leads right into the next question, which is when or where should she look for a relationship in this current life? She wants to have children. The ideal would be to have a loving parent alongside. What do you want her to understand and know about that?
She can be more assertive and put more energy into it instead of waiting around, waiting for other people to ask her out, and then getting into the wrong relationships. She needs to listen to her gut and not be afraid to speak her truth.
And what does that look like for her? Does that look like the apps? What does that look like for her? How can she put herself out and be more assertive to find that love? Or that companionship anyway, that partnership?
She can use the apps and also connect more with friends in person.
Okay, thank you. And what about any inner work that she needs to do? She kind of wondered why she's always attracting the men that it doesn't work out, that it always seems to sort of dissipate. What inner work does she need to do to attract the right man?
That she deserves love, and that she is good enough. Instead of latching and holding on, trying to get love from him, it's more about sending love out.
And what will that do? What will sending love out do?
That will attract the right people to her.
It'll make her more attractive to the right people. That makes sense. Thank you. And then she wanted to know, should she get married and have kids? Should she have children?
She can, but the window is closing. So she just needs to put more effort into it.
Okay.
But it would be good for her.
Okay. And now we're kind of moving into some questions about spirituality and creativity. And she wants to know, what is her purpose? What did she come into this lifetime with the goal of achieving? What did she want to understand in this current life and learn about?
She is a beacon of light. It needs to just be, instead of being in her head and overthinking things and worrying, she needs to just be herself. And the flow, the healing, the light, that all comes naturally when she just embodies her light. Her essence is the most important thing.
Nice. And she wants to know, what kind of spiritual work did she come here to do?
She is a healer. And she is connected to animals and the planet.
Is that also why you showed her that life as a dolphin?
Yes. It doesn't just have to be people that she can help. There are other ways to help out the planet as well.
Nice. And what other ways can she help the planet? If there's anything that she should know about what she can do career-wise or hobby-wise there's anything that you want to tell her about that as far as spiritual work.
She can do more Reiki to help others.
Nice. Very nice.
Be more conscientious about just connecting with animals in some way, because they receive her healing too.
And what kind of creativity should she be doing? She loves writing and poetry and crochet and clay. And she wondered if she should focus on one or if she can bumblebee with that too.
She can bumblebee. That's what brings her the most joy.
Well, good. Thank you for that. Now, should she monetize any of those things? Is there something that she's particularly gifted at that there is a need for that she should monetize?
She will have to meditate on it more. Because there's a lot of ideas that can come to her. And she can do spiritual artwork as well.
Oh, nice. That's very good. And she should just kind of follow what intrigues and excites her in each moment. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Thank you. Well, let's kind of move to her emotional and physical health. Where does her poor mental health come from? Does it come from this biological body or her past life experiences? Or both?
She's very sensitive. And she has a hard time fitting in here. And it's hard on her mental health. Because she has memories of another time and place of peace and happiness. She has to work on protecting her energy.
And how can she bring that sense of peace and harmony to her own self, regardless of what others around her are providing or not providing?
She has to remember that she is strong and to protect herself with a white light. That she is protected and guided wherever she goes.
Nice, thank you. How does she get her ADHD under control? She was on medication at one time, but she doesn't really like that. What can you tell her about how she can manage it the best?
She has to learn to accept it and work with it instead of fighting against it.
And can you give her like one or two tools? Let's start with just one way to manage it and be more productive in things that she does want to get finished.
Learning to take some breaks throughout the day. Turning off the TV and the phone and just meditating. And then she will know what to do. She just needs to realign herself instead of getting distracted.
And what will happen if she lets herself choose a different way? If she's doing something, like she said that she spent a lot of time playing computer games and just really enjoys them very, very much. But it almost sometimes becomes so that she doesn't get anything else done. What does she need to understand about that?
She loves exploring.
Mm-hmm.
So in the video game, she can explore there too.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's okay to rest because she has a physical body to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes she forgets. She thinks she is just a brain with thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
But she has to remember she has to sleep and eat and take care of her physical body.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to ground and earth more.
Mm-hmm.
Connect with the earth and be present.
And what about depression? Is there anything you can do to help her understand where it comes from and help her lift herself out of it when she's feeling it?
She's very sensitive to the dense energies on earth.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to focus on smaller, happier things.
Mm-hmm.
Things she's in control of.
Things that she's happy about and thankful for.
Yes, gratitude is very important.
How does gratitude help?
It helps create our reality, helps us focus on things we already have, and so we create more of that.
So it helps lift us out of being sad about things, because
Yes.
it's difficult to be thankful for something and sad at the same time.
Yeah, we alter our reality when we're focusing on all the things we do have.
Thank you. And what about her issues with fatigue and sleeping? I think they might even be two separate issues. Let's start with fatigue. What can help her with that? Where's that coming from? And how can she let that go?
She needs to focus on taking care of her physical health.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to eat healthier
Mm-hmm.
and rest more.
Okay.
Focus on her breathing.
And what about sleep? She said she has some sleep issues, kind of really vivid dreams that are disrupting her sleep. What does she need to understand about that?
As part of her gift is seeing things.
Mm-hmm.
But she can ask to sometimes turn it off at night if she wants to rest.
That's good. And how does she do that?
She can just ask us for help, her higher self and spirit guides.
Oh, that's nice. And what about her acne and her hormones? Is there anything that you can do to help her with that and let that go, or understand where it's coming from so that she can do something with that?
It's a lot of imbalances in the body.
Mm-hmm. Where do they come from?
From her hormones and different glands in the body.
Mm-hmm. And why are they misfiring? What is that here to teach her?
They're under a lot of stress.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So she needs to take more care of herself.
Mm-hmm.
Rest more. Put herself in a bubble of light.
Mm-hmm.
She is taking on too much
Mm-hmm.
from the outer world to heal it, but she's holding on to it.
Right. Right. And what about any future lifetimes? What do you want to tell her about anything that she has to look forward to in a future lifetime?
We have showed her this in dreams. More spiritual, higher frequency. There's more love and peace on earth.
Nice. Very nice. And her last question, which she is so curious about, is where is her soul from? Has she ever been in an incarnation on a different planet?
She has been all over.
Mm-hmm.
She is close to Arcturus energy.
Oh, interesting.
Healing energy.
Nice.
Loving energy.
Why did she decide to come here? What was that about?
She has a big heart and loves to help. So she came here to help and provide light to Earth.
Nice. Very nice. Are there any other experiences that she's had that would be important for her to know about right now and help her in this current life?
Yes.
Tell her about those now.
We're showing her being a dragon.
A dragon.
She's in an envelope of golden light.
Oh, beautiful.
She's connected to all of the elements and different planets and ancient wisdom.
Oh, very nice.
She can tap into this when she needs to, because that experience is always there. This beautiful golden dragon energy. That's very powerful, very wise. That is a protector and healer.
Very nice. And how does that help her in her current life now?
To remind her that she is brave and strong, that she is powerful and a beacon of light, and not to keep herself small, because she has this connection to the dragon energy. To remember who she is, and that others need to see her light too.
Very nice. Well, when she made this appointment today, what was it that you most wanted her to receive from this experience?
For her to be at peace. And it is okay if everything does not go to plan exactly how she wanted it. Learning to make peace with things that happen if they are outside our control. To live in the moment and be present. To focus on being your authentic self. It is more about living in the stream and flow of life. She is too focused on the physical and things having to be a certain way. Or trying to be in control.
And what happens when things aren't a certain way and aren't within her control? How can she best be neutral about that?
It is all for her highest good.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes there are other lessons or things she needs to experience. And those get updated.
Mm-hmm.
But she is too attached to an old outline of how things should happen.
Mm-hmm.
But she just has to trust that we are giving her the best experiences for her present moment.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that. Well, before we bring her back, is there anything else she needs to know from you? Anything that hasn't yet been shared?
That we love her so much.
Oh, nice.
And that we want to be more in her physical body.
Mm-hmm.
And she can ground us in by meditating.
Mm-hmm.
And we can help her.
Very nice. All right. The universe and your higher self have now shared with you all that was needed for today, bringing you focused healing, clarity, and understanding. And we give deep gratitude and love to the higher self for the information and healing they have given you today. The experiences you explored, the insights you gained, and the healing you received will remain with you in the highest and best way, fully integrated into your awareness, supporting you in your life now. All energies, personalities, and experiences you encountered today have now gently receded. You're fully present in your own consciousness, whole, balanced, and at peace. And I want you to remember the life you're living right now, your current life, is the most important of all because it's where your soul has chosen to focus. And from this moment on, let yourself follow what feels most aligned, most expansive, and most joyful.